Okay, so in this lesson, I want to really unpack who you are and where you are. So we did the audio lesson where we talked about where we were and talked a bit about the future, but now I want to talk about where you are today, every morning, where you are when you're standing in front of your closet and you're trying to decide how you're going to dress. So there are three girls. So we have our little misses. These two probably seem like complete opposites, and they kind of are, but they also have things about them that's the same. For Little Miss Hot Mess Express is that she is known, her signature style is straight up frazzled. This is what she's known for. She walks down the street, she shows up every day frazzled. She just looks frazzled, you know what I mean? Like, she's a nice girl, you know, she's the girl you work with, you see her every day, she's a nice girl, but she's just frazzled. Like, that's just her thing. And then there's type A perfectionist, and she is functional. That is her signature style. She, you know, it works. Like, you know, she showed up today, she did a great job, she was a perfectionist. You know, she overachieved and then she went home so she could do it again the same day. She's kind of boring, you know? That's just what she's known for. So she is playing it safe with style. And she is immature about style. She's lazy. She's not really taking the time to get put together. She's wearing clothes that you would see like a college student wearing. That's where she is. All right? So people generally see her as lazy, unaware, and, you know, I hate to even say it like this, but unimportant, because at the end of the day, if she wanted us to perceive her as important, she would dress for that. But she's dressed frazzled and immature about her style. So really, that's what other people are seeing. Now, internally, what she's dealing with is self-loathing of some sort. Maybe not on an extreme level. Like, she's healthy, she's balanced, but if you listen to her inner dialogue, it's probably generally negative. She probably complains a lot. You know, I don't need style. Like, I have something outside of style. I don't need to look stylish. God bless. But like, that's her mindset. And also on the inside, really, she's insecure. And she's living on the sidelines. So you all might be like, oh God, like, oh God, thank God I'm not a hot mess express. But really, you're Little Miss Type A perfectionist. So she is seen as over everything, overthinking, overdoing, over analyzing, overachieving. I mean, now these things could seem positive on the outside, because on the outside she is seen as successful, but she's also self-loathing in a different way. Again, she's healthy, she's balanced enough to get through her day, but she's very disconnected internally. And she sees herself as faking it. And that's why she's overthinking, overanalyzing, overdoing, because she doesn't feel like she's actually, you know, enough. Not enough. And really, the reason why she's feeling this way is because she knows there's more. Look at her, she's bored. She's bored as fuck. Like, she's getting things done. She's getting all these she's collecting all the gold stars, but she's kind of halfway depressed because she's constantly asking herself, who am I? And Little Hot Mess Express, she's a fun girl. She has a lot going for her. She actually has like a great personality and everything. But the issue that she's actually asking herself, how do I? Who am I? What am I becoming? How do I become? And the both of them are trying to become somebody. And that is Little Miss Dream Girl. She is generally seen as in flow. It's not about her being perfect. It's not about her being all over the place. It's about her just being in flow with life, being engaged in life. So she is generally seen as engaged. She's generally seen as likable. And that's not nice, it's kind. What's the difference between kind and nice, you might be asking? Nice is for other people because they struggle with not enoughness, because they struggle with insecurity and being on the sidelines. So they're really just like trying to be nice. Whereas she's kind. You know, Little Miss Dream Girl isn't calling Little Miss Hot Mess Express like, you're frazzled. And she's not looking at type A perfectionists like, you are overdoing it, you're overthinking it. She's just in her own world and she's engaged with herself, which makes her just like enjoyable to be around. She shines her light authentically. If I could spell, please don't make fun of me if I spell this wrong. You know, she's empowered on the inside. She's joyful. She knows who she is. And she's comfortable with that. She's in flow with life. She's in flow with herself. She's moving with the universe, God, source, whomever. And because of that, she's not only internally that way, like her heart is good, but people actually notice it about her. People notice it about her. In the mirror, people notice it about her. Her hair, how she's getting dressed, like it shines from within. And then comes out, like she shines that light and you know it's just her internal light that's coming out. Now, there are some people who are either Miss Hot Mess Express or Miss Perfectionist, and they are not like you. They're not in search of their dream girl. They're not actually committed to becoming their dream girl the way you are. You know how I know you are? Because you're here learning about this. There are Hot Mess Expresses and Little Miss Perfectionists that actually, because this question bothers them and they're not seeking the path there, when they meet a girl like her who's shining her light, they hate on her. They're triggered, they feel jealous, they don't know what to do with the insecurity and the self-loathing and the disconnection and the unimportance. They don't know what to do with it. So they hate on her. Now, you're on your journey to get from here to here or here to here through this course. And I want to be honest with you that you are, as you move through this, as you take step by step learning how to apply these things, you're going to feel this. You're going to see this and you're going to feel this. But at the end of the day, your only job is to be engaged in your own life so you can be in flow. Your only job is to like yourself. so you can be in flow, to be kind to yourself so you can be in flow. And you'll attract those who like you and are kind as well. You're only going to focus on being authentic to yourself so you can shine your inner light and beam. You're not going to be worried about, oh no, what does she think? Oh no, what does she think? Because that's just going to drive you out of this state back into one of these. You're going to stay in your own lane. You're going to walk around empowered because of that. You're going to have joy because of that. And you're going to be comfortable with who you are because of that. So I just want to share this so that you can unpack for yourself, like, where am I? Like, all of us are going to land here, and all of us probably have some bit of this somewhere in our life. But when it comes to your style, when it comes to your beauty, your personal image, where are you landing right now? And that's going to help you as you go through the steps and determine your personal style, play around with it, take steps towards shining that dream girl light, is being honest with yourself about which one of these you are. So I don't know, journal on this. Ask yourself, like, which one am I? What are my fears that are driving me there? And where do I really want to be? All right.